So, because of our current political climate, people straight up ask me, what side do I support? Am I for them or am I for that? And then you also get a lot of people who just assume I'm on a specific side because I look the way I look. You know what I mean? So you got those people too. And the reality is I really do stay out of politics. I mean, for the most part, I don't pick one extreme side over the other. The left has extreme negative sides about them, and the right, the extreme right, have extremely negative parts about them. And I say that because we are living in an extreme political environment where there's radicals. And where there's radicals, people make extreme gestures so they can gain favor on their political side, whether you're left or right. You go back in history, you have two different types of radicals. The radical who tries to hold on to what's old in their particular country. So they have extreme pride of the history. They want to bring it back, make America great again. You have the fascist Nazis in Germany who wanted to, it was a Third Reich. They wanted to bring back their Reich, right? Which was, a cherished time in German history. Just as Make America Great Again wants to cherish history. So that's the radical on the right. The radical on the left is somebody who they want to create a new future that has never been seen before. UBI, trans, right? More women taking over the government and running it, right? More, Spanish, black people. So that's a new way of seeing America. But they both agree that America right now, or the country they're in right now, is shit. Until one idea takes over the other, there's not going to be peace. There's going to be violence. There's going to be extreme gestures on one side or the other to gain favor of their, group, of their collective that they now identify themselves as, whether you're left or right. Until this time ends and it seems more peaceful out there and people tend to agree on a particular way of America, then it's going to be crazy. And so I see that, and that's why I really stay out of politics, because I'm like, it's a lose-lose, you know what I'm saying? And I just try to focus on meditation, try to focus on what I have right now in life, focus on my health. My health is good somehow, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. I try to cherish the things I have. And so I really believe in the middle way. And from that state of mind, my personal opinion, if we collectively started doing that, then we would know what a better future would be for America is, one by one, as we get together collectively to make decisions. And if more individuals who are making those decisions have a clearer, more objective view of the future, then there's not going to be peace. I know that sounds, amazing, right? But I mean basically generally, right? Like most people in a government have that sense, right? I don't mean everyone's going to think that way, right? But I think there has to be a majority. And until that happens, there's not going to be peace, man. There's going to be all this crazy shit that's happening. And I don't know. I don't really want any part of it, man. Honestly, it's crazy out there. I don't feel like being racist to anybody. I don't feel like hating anybody because they're gay. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't have that hatred. I don't have hatred towards people who are racist. Like, I know they're going to exist till the end of time. So, I don't know. That's just how I see it. So I stay away and I read books. I just kind of spend time with my family and meditate. That's it.